What's going on, you guys? So check it right. Currently we have the Slimes going through civil war on the timeline because of A-Reece not making it onto Mass Country. Now the tracklist for the album was released and it features the likes of Tato Soul, Blackie, MT, Java, Nasty C, Nadia Nakai, Younger Chief, Kuli Chana, and a few other artists. And obviously a noticeable name that is missing is A-Reece. Now a week ago I did report that he didn't make it onto the album, and the reason was said to be scheduling issues on both parties. Now some Slimes and fans alike are upset about this outcome because they were really expecting or hoping for A-Reece to appear on the album, but unfortunately things didn't turn out that way. So after the tracklist was released, two users sort of sparked a debate on the timeline, creating division amongst the Slimes. Now the tweets in question go as follows: A-Reece really effed up with that AKA feature. I'm sorry. There's certain things in life you just can't let slide by. And the other tweet reads, when we say that managers aren't serious, people want to talk about love. When AKA calls you several times for an album feature, you must make time. Now you're missing out on the most historic SA hip-hop album because you were too busy getting high. Tato Soul even? Welele. Now, I understand that the one side is disappointed and upset with A-Reece, whilst the other side understands that certain circumstances are just out of our control and that there's no point in dwelling on what could have been. The way I see it, Mega and the boy working together could have been a really dope moment for the game. I mean, it's AKA and A-Reece. You got two of the greatest from this generation and the previous one. Plus, for the longest of times dating back to 2019, these two have had a back and forth about finally linking up and actually putting work together. So I do sympathize with the individuals who are frustrated over this collab not taking place. And I think AKA no longer being here with us just intensifies the situation even more. But at the same time, we can't allow for a situation that none of us had control over to dictate how we feel. I mean, AKA submitted the album knowing that A-Reece wouldn't be on it. And when it all comes down to it, scheduling issues was a problem of both parties. So to solely blame A-Reece for a circumstance that involved two individuals is kind of unfair. And I feel as if most people feel the way they do because A-Reece is still with us and AKA isn't. So it's easier to blame him. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses for A-Reece considering that he had years to make this collab happen. I mean, if you have Mega hitting you up to work, I think it's in your best interest to make time for him. So A-Reece and his team did drop the ball on this one. But I think it's best to not dwell on the music that could have been and rather enjoy the music we have and what's still to come. I mean, Mass Country is dropping this Friday and I think it's best to enjoy it for what it is. Now, before I leave, there's actually been a new development on this topic where DJ Zandi came out on Twitter to announce that A-Reece and AKA actually did work together. Now he posted the following, which goes on to say, the track is done. It's AKA, A-Reece and Entate Stana, produced by DJ Male Factor. Got it earlier the day he died. Already posted about it. The track is not on Mass Country. He never discussed much about it. He just sent it to me, then I asked if I should post the snippet on my WhatsApp. Few hours later, I heard my boy's gone. At least with Ricky Rick, I had the snippet for about 7 months before his passing. Few weeks before his passing, he confirmed 3 tracks on my name being on the album. Then boom, my breakthrough gone. And there was another post which goes on to say, it's confirmed finally, AKA plus A-Reece plus Entate Stana, track produced by DJ Male Factor, dreams do come true. He followed up recently by saying, this post doesn't sit well with me anymore, F. And later concluded by saying, talking to AKA yesterday on WhatsApp after sending the snippet of a song we did last year, April with A-Reece, was somewhat dope, but waking up to the news of his passing broke my heart, bro. This is the same energy as Ricky Rick's passing. He also left a snippet in my life, F, bro. Rest in peace, Keenan Forbes, much love. So I'm not exactly familiar with DJ Male Factor. It's actually the first time I've heard of him. So if you guys know of him, please inform me. But anyways, it seems like he's had a track with A-Reece and AKA since April of 2022, which is almost a year ago. Now I think in order to confirm that the track is real, he needs to post that snippet, because as it stands, majority of people are calling cap on this one. Even the well-established producer Zadok, who's worked closely with AKA, I mean, he even responded to the post by saying, thinking emoji face. So either he's just as confused as we are, or he's calling cap on this as well. But if this track is indeed out there, it clearly wasn't meant for Mass Country. It probably didn't fit the theme of the album, which is why it probably didn't make the cuts. But either way, hopefully we do get to hear the track, considering that it's Mega and Reece. I mean, the fans have been longing for a record from them together, so hopefully this does get dropped. But with that said, are you one of the slimes or fans alike who feel really hurt over Reece not making it onto Mass Country? And if so, how come? And what do you make of there being a potential track with Reece and AKA on it? Should it drop, or are you okay without it? Comment down below. Anyways guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on to the next one. Peace.